Hey guys, this is Landon with Graphic Authority, and right now I want to show you how to get a little bit more out of the Holiday Deluxe cards that we recently released. I've had a couple questions on them, so we're just going to make a quick video and show you a trick or two and how to get a little more out of than just the drag and drop done templates that they can be. So first off, that's what we're going to show you. We're going to show you just dropping this photo into this card and how easy that is. We're just going to come and select my move tool. Click on the photo and just drag it over. Now we're going to open up the photo folder, and when we do that, you can see that the clipping mask is already created right here, and we're just going to drag it right under this arrow. It says drag here. So just click and drag it right under the arrow and blink that layer off, and now it's in the frame. Obviously it's too big, so we're just going to Control T, free transform. Hold an Alt and Shift, it's going to drag from all the corners. And we're just going to drag it to where it fits pretty close. Something sort of like so. Also want to point out that I'm using a horizontal photo on a vertical frame, and it works out just fine. Hit enter, and that locks it into place. Now what I want to do is show you real quick how we could change the color of the damask. If you don't like this bright popping color and you want to make it match the photo, just open your background layer or your background folder in your layers, click on the color that is clipped into the vector smart object mask, double click here, and just click in the photo, and whatever we click on, it now matches that verbatim. So I really like just kind of this color from his Argyle sweater. Click OK, and let's change the color of this stripe real quick to maybe the red of his sweater. And that works out good. So now I have a really custom card that took me seconds to create that matches their clothes and everything just perfectly. So last thing I want to do is show you a couple things that you have to do before you order them, and then how to order them as even just a flat card. So it's important that when you send these to the lab that you blink off these layers right here. The reason being is because this is a die cut card, and it's not going to be perfectly the same every time. It's going to be really close, but it may be a little bit off on the sides. So if you blink these layers off, that pattern continues off to the sides. So if it does move a little bit one way or the other, you don't have gray, you have the pattern that continues off one side to the other. I also want to show you that this is the guide from ACI Color Lab. So when I have it turned on, it shows me the guide from ACI. But if you don't use ACI, if you don't use Full Color Millers or whoever else we made the guide specific to, you could pull over something from McKenna or Nations, whatever photo lab you use, because almost all of them now are using these deluxe cards, these Lux cards as they may call them. Just drag over their guides on top, and it's going to look something like this. And then you can resize the photo and the text to fit inside that. So if we had this, and if the box was a little bit smaller, we could click on my photo layer and click Control T, and if I hold Alt and Shift again to resize it, we can make it fit inside those bounds. But because this one's already set up, we're just going to go ahead and leave it pretty close to there and be done with it. So when you order it, you would just flatten this as a flattened JPEG without the guides on, so you can send it to the lab and order it, and then it is a deluxe card that your lab will send you in the mail. It's super easy and looks amazing. So I hope that this helps clarify a little bit about how the Lux cards work. Feel free to email me at Landon, LANDOND, at graphicauthority.com if you have any questions, or of course you could always shoot us your questions on our Facebook page. Have a great day. Bye.